They're all doing the same thing. They all wake up early to head to their favorite spot. They all sit there in silence, listening for any sounds of a potential catch. They all meticulously organize their tackle boxes, just to shuffle the contents once more while rushing to get their line into the water. They all take one last cast 10 times. I can't tell you why they do it, but I can tell you why I do it. My name is Ben Forrest, and I'm a bass angler. So this here's the trail to get to my prized possession. No one else knows about this trail, and if they do, doesn't matter. I'm the only one with access to the chain at the bottom. Here's my little shortcut that I use all the time to bring my boat up. I usually fish with my friend Adam, but he's not here today. The entrance to this trail, I'm going to keep a secret, but I'll show you where it leads. Follow me. Okay, so the path goes this way and kind of curves around to get to that little spot right there. My friend Adam and I made this path by walking the canoe through here so many times. Alright, we made it. Show you guys the view. I gotta be careful here. This is the first time I've been here all season. There are two houses over there, but you can't see them. Let's get fishing. Okay, now, what I have on is an imitation pickerel. It is peak spawning season right now, and the mother bass are at home guarding their nests. So what I plan on doing is getting them into defense mode and fishing them out of there. Let's see if I can. Action.
Hello, my name is Adam Smallin. Started fishing when I was about 5 years old, and I've just had a knack for it ever since. I grew up in a small town of Bennington, New Hampshire. I fished in this body of water called Powder Mill Pond, about 2-3 miles away from my house. Fished there about every day when my dad got home from work. As soon as he walked through that door, I asked him about 100 times till he finally said yes to bring me fishing. For a long time, I was known as that redhead kid on the side of the highway always fishing. But even though I was just known as the redhead kid, I was always catching fish. Every day I caught at least one bass over 3 pounds. I met my friend Ben when I was about 15 years old, freshman year of high school. We both started talking, got on the topic of fishing, and just figured, you know what? Let's hang out. Let's go have a good day of fishing. We went out to this place called Cranberry, right by his house. And the day we went out there, it basically was the start of a new friendship because we just were catching fish non-stop, left and right. We couldn't believe it. There's so many bass all the time. And ever since then, anytime we hung out during the summer, it was fishing, fishing, fishing. Constantly traveling through the trails, hiking, going over any obstacle just to find this one fishing spot where we knew there was a bass to catch. Turn that on. Still have it. Unless I left them I might have left them at my parents' house, but I have literally old Bassmaster magazines still in the plastic. This right here is what I used to look at all the time, the Lunker Club. As you can see, it's just bass all over 10 pounds, even a smallmouth at 7 pounds, which is absolutely ridiculous. But basically, I would look at these all the time and just wish if I could someday catch something like this and get my picture in it when I was older. So maybe someday that wish will come true.
I think that's why you fish. One of the reasons.
The main reason I fish, basically, the main reason that I fish is to get that rush and exhilaration of when you catch a fish, when you feel it at the end of the line, and when you don't know how heavy it is until it takes that initial dive and you see that rod bend like a piece of spaghetti getting cooked, you know? It's like when you're reeling in and you feel nothing but the action at the end of your rod, and all of a sudden you feel it stop with that little thud and you set the hook, you just get this total euphoric feeling of rush and adrenaline that basically can't be explained unless you see the fish come out of the water at the end of your lure.
Fish on, fish on. Oh, you engulfed it. Hey, first bass of the season, caught on camera. There we go. It's a nice one. Woohoo! Yeah! Alrighty. Oh, that made me feel good. That's why I fish, just for that. Now I gotta catch another one.
And for the rest of that day, I didn't catch another fish. The only activity I saw after that momentous catch was a beaver and the tragedy of my tripod breaking. But that's the way fishing goes. Sometimes you catch them and sometimes you don't. Once in a while you'll hammer them and the next day you'll get skunked. Fishing is how I look at life. You don't always get what you're after, but you'll never have a chance if you don't reach out. Aside from the philosophical part, every time I am required to tie a knot, I do it with a trusty fisherman's knot. My name is Ben Forrest, and if you need me, I'll be on the other line.